Hot summer days, chasing the ice cream truck. Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Welcome to the history of ice cream. According to the International Dairy Foods Association, ice cream started out in 45 to 86 BC with the Roman Emperor Nero. He would have his runners go to the mountains and bring back snow. When they brought it back, he'd put fruit in it or wine or honey, and then he'd eat it. It's even mentioned in the Bible. King Solomon enjoyed a ice drink during harvest time. But according to the International Dairy Foods Association, in the Tang Dynasty, which was 618 to 907 AD, they were the first that produced a frozen milk-like confection. And Marco Polo, during his explorations, brought that recipe back to Italy in the 13th century. After that, it went crazy. They enjoyed it so much. The first ice cream was served in Naples, Italy, and it was so popular that by 1660, a cafe opened in Paris that served a milk-based sorbet. How did it get to America? Well, people would go to Europe, or Europeans would come to America, and they'd bring the recipe with them. The earliest documented mention of ice cream in the U.S. was a letter in 1744 from a guest at the governor's mansion in Maryland. The first ice cream parlor opened up in New York in 1776. Now remember, back then they didn't really have a lot of technology until about the 1800s, and that's when ice houses were invented and the ice making machines and everything finally became available to the public. So after the 1800s, in the advance in technology, everybody got to eat ice cream, not just the wealthy. President Washington was known to have a wonderful love of ice cream. In the summer of 1790, he was known to have spent up to $200 for that summer at an ice cream parlor. Thomas Jefferson also loved ice cream. He had ice houses at his plantation specifically so that he could have ice cream. And over the next 200 years, it just exploded. Today, the top 5 ice cream brands, we're going to start at the back and work our way up. Bluebell is number 5, and they make $426 million a year. Haagen-Dazs is number 4. It makes $461 million a year. Ben & Jerry's produces $477 million worth of product, and Breyers is number 2 with $504 million. But the biggest, highest brand of ice cream is private label. Private label means like Baskin Robbins, Cold Stone Creamery, Brahms. They're things that you don't find at Walmart. And they make up about 20% of the industry. That's how much they sell, is $1.1285 billion. Come a long way from Nero sending his people to the mountains, hadn't it? So the next time that you're eating a little cup of ice cream, just remember, you're eating the food of kings. And just for that day, you could be king or queen of your castle. Thank you.